There is a moment every man misses. Not because he is blind, but because no woman ever explains it. And it happens at the moment her arms wrap around you. Many people believe a hug is simple, a welcome, a goodbye, or a kind gesture. But if you have ever felt a woman hold you just a bit too long, or pull away too fast, or press her body into you in a manner that makes your heart pound into your ribs, then listen carefully because I'm going to tell you something many men never hear in their lives. Women express deeper truths with their hugs than with their words. Women are taught to control their verbal emotions, but their bodies betrayed them on every occasion. And the reason you've been confused, overthinking, or replaying her hug in your mind at 3 a.m. is because her bodily expression was speaking a language you were never taught to understand. Let me begin with the most painful reality: a woman hardly hugs a man she has no feelings for. Even a friendly hug communicates hidden context, attraction, respect, maybe fear, maybe hesitation combined with desire. You may not have noticed it, but her nervous system definitely felt it. When a woman hugs you, her mind makes split-second evaluations. Do I trust him? Do I feel drawn to him? Do I want to get closer? She doesn't consciously think about such things. Her body just reacts. And that reaction is what you felt: the comfort, the stiffness, the warmth, the distance, the tension, and the release. A hug is not an act. It's a confession. And here is something men do not understand: a woman uses a hug to test you. She's evaluating how you hold her, not because she wants a fairy tale hug, but because she's measuring your emotional condition. Are you confident or hesitant? Friendly or tense? Engaged or distracted? A woman feels these things in just a second, and it instantly changes how she sees you. But here is where things become much more unsettling: a woman's hug shows you how she imagines the future with you. Even though she never says a word. If she draws you in with her chest a bit angled away, she is protecting herself. If she relaxes into you, even just for a moment, her body trusts you more than her brain can admit. If her fingers slide higher on your back, she's anchoring herself, seeking proximity. If they stay low and stiff, she is uncertain. And the one many men totally misunderstand: the tight hold accompanied by an instant release. That is the hug of a woman who feels something she is not ready to admit. Men fall for words. Women fall for feelings. And a hug is the connection between both worlds, the time when her own emotional reality makes its first appearance. There is a time right before her arms reach you, just a fraction of a second many men never understand, where a woman determines exactly who you are to her. She doesn't speak it out loud, but her body communicates it with total clarity. And if you have ever walked away from a hug feeling perplexed, optimistic, rejected, or weirdly energized, it's because her nervous system communicated directly with yours. A woman's hug is not random. It's a map of how she feels, how she gets scared, how she craves, and how she sees your masculine presence. And the reality is, women use hugs to evaluate one thing men overlook: your emotional confidence. A woman feels your vibe before she feels your arms. She feels if your breathing changes, if your shoulders get tighter, if your chest relaxes inwardly, if you rush it, or if you keep it too long. To her, this is not just a hug. It's information. It's a gentle manifestation of your inner world. If you are nervous, she senses it. If you are grounded, she relaxes. If you are desperate, she senses it quickly. If you are confident, her body reacts with compassion and feels something few men understand: a woman adjusts the kind of hug she gives based on the emotional sign your body sends out. She mirrors the vibe you create. A strong guy with a calm demeanor usually gets a deeper, slower hug, not because she expects it, but because her body knows she is safe enough to relax into him for that little bit longer. But a man who is nervous or overstimulated, she will keep the distance in subtle ways. Her hips will not come into contact. Her arms remain high. Her chest will tilt away. She is not avoiding you. She is protecting her inner world from chaos. Now, let's talk about something almost nobody talks about: the secret meaning of the way she touches your back. This detail alone indicates her emotional blueprints toward you. If her hands remain light and hardly touch, she is holding back emotionally. She is confused and cautious, wondering if you are a person who can handle her softness or a person she should remain protected around. If her hands press firmly into your back, that indicates connection. That is grounding. That is her telling you without a single word, I feel comfortable around you. If her hands slide lower on your back, not in an inappropriate way, but in an intimate, supportive way, that's vulnerability. Few women will ever do this with a guy they don't feel attracted to. And the rarest one of all, the hug where she squeezes you. Not jokingly, not casually, but with feeling behind it. That squeeze is instinctive. It emanates from a place deeper than logic. It is her body trying to say what her mind is scared to confess. But here is the part that stings: many men misunderstand all of this because they concentrate too much on their own feelings rather than noticing hers. Your thoughts get loud. Does she like me? What does this mean? Am I dreaming? And you miss the reality taking place right in front of you. A woman's hug is not a mystery. It's a message. And once you learn to interpret it, you'll never be confused again. There's a reality about women that men rarely hear: her hug is usually more sincere than her words, her messages, or her behavior. A woman can fake a smile. She can keep back her sentiments. She can pretend she's okay. But her body in that precise moment of proximity shows the psychological reality she has been hiding. And what she reveals is not random. It's not unintentional. It is not something she can completely control. Because when a woman hugs you, her body communicates the one thing she tries the best to conceal: her level of emotional connection. Let us break open one of the most brutal realities: if she hugs you like she is scared of losing you, she already cares more than she is willing to confess. That slight tension in her arms, that brief pause before she lets go, that breath she takes while she is against your chest, these are signs of emotional commitment, not kindness. She feels something, and she is afraid of how deeply she feels it. This is why some women rush the embrace and pull back soon. They're not avoiding you. They are protecting themselves from showing too much. They are trying not to show the softness they are scared you could break or take for granted. But then there is the opposite kind of hug, the one men barely comprehend, the hug that appears distant yet strangely powerful. This is the hug of a woman who is disappointed or conflicted, yet still connected. Her arms move around you, but her body feels emotionally amiss. Not cold, not detached, just overburdened. She is hugging you because she still cares, but something inside her is restless. Frustration, perplexity, or emotional exhaustion can make a hug feel like she is trying to ground herself while silently saying, "Don't make this difficult." And then there's the hug with no hesitation, the type that feels innocent, inviting, and flowing, where she leans in without hesitating. This is not desire. It's not flirting. This is emotional harmony. Her nervous system trusts you. Her guard drops. Her body softens. That warmth is not weakness. It's consent. She is welcoming you in, even if she never says it. But the most misinterpreted hug of all, the one that keeps men awake at night replaying it, is the prolonged hug. The hug is where she stays. Not long enough to be passionate, not brief enough to be casual, just long enough to make you question why she did not go. This kind of hug involves emotional conflict in physical form. She desires proximity, but she fears the implications of seeking it. She feels something, but she is uncertain if you feel it back. She likes you, but she doesn't know if liking you will hurt her later. Her body leans into you while her mind struggles to draw her away. That tug-of-war causes the hesitation you felt in her arms. And men who do not understand this end up worrying about the wrong things. Did she like me? Did I misinterpret it? Was she simply being friendly? No. Her hug already responded to the question. A woman's hug is her emotional reality escaping before she can prevent it.